Hello, this is Mrs. Ross, and this is Lesson 48, Starred Problems. If you're looking for the practice set, that's going to be in the video before this one. So we're going to skip this practice set and move on to our starred problems for Lesson 48. It says bicyclist Mario Cipollini pedaled one stage of the 1999 Tour de France in 3.9 hours. If he traveled about 195 kilometers, what was his average speed in kilometers per hour? So what do we want to know? Kilometers per hour. How many kilometers? 195. How many hours? 3.9. So I'm going to divide 3.9 goes into 195. Let's see. 195 divided by 3.9. And I get 50 kilometers per hour as my answer. Oh, I don't know what happened. Okay, great. I'm going to change colors. Red and blue marbles were, I don't know why that's there. Can I erase that? No, of course not. I don't know what I did. Okay. Red and blue marbles were in a bag. 5/12 of the marbles were red. So 5 were red. The total, there were 12 total, which means the rest of them were blue. So that means 7 were blue, because I know 5 plus 7 is 12. Okay, so it says what fraction of the marbles were blue? 7/12, which is blue over total. And then what's the ratio of red to blue? So red is 5/7, or you can write it 5/7, or you can write it 5/7. Oh, wait, we have C. If one marble is taken from the bag, what is the probability of taking a red marble? Right, the probability is a fraction and is a decimal rounded to 2 places. So the probability of a red is going to be the number of red marbles over the total. I have 5 red over 12 total. That's the probability as a fraction. And then to go from my fraction to a decimal, I'm going to divide. So 12 into 5. And I get a repeating decimal. That's why it just wants me to list 2 places. So when I do this division, I get 0.42. I'm going to round it to 2. Okay, let me change colors. A 9-ounce can of peaches sells for $1.26. Find the unit price. So the unit price is going to be dollars per ounces. How many dollars do I have? $1.26. How many ounces do I have? 9. So now I'm going to divide $1.26 by 9. And I get, I get 14 cents per ounce. Let's keep going. Copy this figure. Well, we can just write on this one. Find the length of the unmarked sides and find the perimeter of the polygon. So we want the perimeter. Unmarked sides. So let me do my vertical sides. Oh gosh, escape. So vertical sides, I have this 14 side. I have this side which needs to be found. This is 12 and this is 20. So if this is 20 and this is 12, I know that this is 8. That's 8. And that's 14. 14 minus 8 is 6. Sorry, that took a while. So that's 6. And then let me pick a different color for my horizontal. So horizontal, I have 24 here, 6 here. We're going to have to figure that one out, and that's 8. So 24 minus 14 means this is 10. So my perimeter is going to be, if I start here and I go that direction, 14 plus 6 plus 6 plus 10 plus 12 plus 8 plus 20 plus 24. So that's 20. That's 20 plus 20 plus 24. That's 16. Okay. So then I have 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 60, and then 16 is going to give me 40, which is 100. Okay, where'd I lost it? Oh, there it was. Okay. Let me get a different color and go to the next. Identify the exponent and the base in this expression. So for this expression, the 5 is considered the base, and the 3 is considered the exponent. And then B says find the value of n, where 10 to the 4th times 10 to the 4th equals 10 to the n. We know that when we multiply the same base, we add the exponents, which means n is equal to 8. Oh boy, fraction, decimal, percent. Let me put my rules on here first. So fraction to decimal, I divide decimal to percent times 100. Percent to decimal divided by 100. Decimal to fraction, place value. All right, so fraction to decimal, 1/2. So 1 divided by 2 is going to give me 0.5. And then 0.5 times 100 is going to give me 50%. Okay, let me change colors. Okay, here I have 1/10. So when I say the place value, 1/10, or if I do 0.1 times 100 is going to give me 10%. All right, here I have 25%. So 25% is 25 per 100, and if I divide that, I get 0.25. Here is my fraction, 25 per 100, but I need to reduce it, so let me divide by 25. I get 1/4 as my fraction. Let me change colors again. So here I have 4/1, which is 4. 4 times 100 is 400%. The moped traveled 78 miles on 1.2 gallons of gas. The moped averaged how many miles per gallon? Okay, so we want to know miles per gallon. How many miles do we have? 78. How many gallons do we have? 1.2. So we're going to divide 1.2 into 78 to get our miles per gallon. 78 divided by 1.2 is, that's not it. Let's try again. 78 divided by 1.2 is, oh, it is that. Okay, 65 miles per gallon. That's really good. Okay, let me change colors. We're going to do cross multiply butterfly. So I have 15 times x. I bring my equals down. And then I have 20 times 12. So I'm just going to write that out, and then I'm going to do it on my calculator. So the 15x isn't going to do anything yet. And where's the equals? 20 times 12, I think it's 240. Yep, okay. 240. Now to solve for x, I have to divide. 15/15 is 1. 240 divided by 15 is 16. And that's my answer. Okay, 26. Find the value of a divided by b when a is 13.93 and b is 0.07. So I'm going to divide. This also looks like this. 13.93 divided by 0.07 is, I get 199 for my answer. Okay, sketch a graph that displays the information in the table in problem 28. What's problem 28? Oh, that's 26. Oh, stink. I guess it's this. Choose an appropriate type of graph and justify your selection. Make one axis with the number of siblings and the other axis with the number of students. So here's what I would do. I would make a bar graph out of this. And if you want to put this on a separate sheet of paper, or if you want to try and fit it into your box, you can. So if I do number of students, and this is number of siblings. So if I have 0, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, or more, I'm going to try and make a bar graph, but I don't know if I've messed it up already. So there were 3, on this side. So we have, well, what's the most that we have? 5, we have 9. So let's see, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we had 3 people with 0. So I'm going to go ahead and do my little bar graph here, there. And then we had, it looks like 9 with 1 sibling. So let's see, that's going to be like right. Oh, this is gorgeous. Mrs. Ross, has a better graph ever been seen? I don't think so. And then, let's see, we have 5 with 2, so 5. Oh, my word of mercy. Okay. And then 3 with 2. And then 4 or more, there was 1. That's what it should look like. Oh, that's it. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions.